Good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 9th. I'm about to leave for work, but I wanted to get this filmed now because I know if I don't, I'm just going to be thinking about it all day. And I'll probably be thinking about it all day. Anyway, I was thinking about it last night and unable to sleep about it. So I know Tuesday isn't the day I normally give my drum update, but like I said, I was up last night just thinking about some of the feedback I've gotten on my videos from people. And I want to say first, I really appreciate it. I had a couple people tell me that I'm doing it completely wrong, the process by which I'm going about learning how to play the drums, and also just elements of it. Stick control was the main thing, like I'm holding my sticks wrong, which again, complete beginner 2 weeks in. But I just wanted to talk about some of the adjustments I'm going to make and how it really means a lot to me that people are actually giving me feedback, because even though what I've heard from a couple people is you're doing it wrong, it's still followed by suggestions on how to get better and saying, keep doing it, you're doing a good job, like keep going. And I really appreciate that. I mean, honestly, I have struggled to learn anything that I can't read from a book for my entire life. And I have a lot of anxiety around it, a lot of discomfort, and, everything. Learning how to ski, learning how to drive was a nightmare. I wrote my college entry essay on how bad it was. And learning how to fish, learning how to bowl, as an adult learning how to ride a motorcycle, like it's all just been really difficult unless I have a really good, patient, understanding teacher, like extremely unusually patient and understanding. And, it's become increasingly apparent to me, especially over the last couple of years, that I'm dealing with some level of neurodivergence, which is what it is. But anyway, so a couple things I'm going to change. I've just basically been basing my practice off of those videos of practicing simple beats. I'm going to incorporate some just basic stick control exercises. Somebody suggested that I read stick control for the snare drummer. I did actually order that last night after I got that feedback. I have downloaded a metronome. I have been practicing with that. I also ordered myself a tablet music stand so I can look at that while I'm practicing. And somebody had mentioned just learning how to read music and going into the fundamentals, and I've already discussed that with my husband. I have some limited ability to read music. I was in choir in high school, which again was more than half my life ago at this point. And I was in guitar school in my 20s too, and that also involved reading music. So it's been years since I've really looked down at it, but I understand for the main part, and that'll be part of it too. So again, I really appreciate it because, the thing is, everyone has different abilities, different ways of learning, but if you do anything the wrong way for too long, it's going to be hard to unlearn it, and also you could hurt yourself. It could result in injury. And I'm a teacher myself. I teach yoga, so I was trained as a teacher not to practice along with the students so you can watch them. So I really appreciate the fact that people can just watch my amateur quality videos and point out things that I need to fix. I really appreciate that. And, if you have videos that you recommend that I watch, if you have trainers you recommend that I reach out to, whether it's an online training, because apparently you can pick up quite a bit just from watching a video, or if you are a trainer in the Columbus area, Columbus, Ohio, or know somebody in the Columbus, Ohio area, preferably on the east side, because that's actually east of Columbus, let me know, because I honestly want to get better at this. I am doing it for fun. I've always felt like I would have some natural ability, but as far as being coordinated, getting my drum kit set up the right way, all I know is I can start doing it. None of it is going to feel right to me anyway, because I've never done it before. So I'm going to, tonight when I get home, watch some more videos on getting my kit set up, look up some exercises just for beginning drummers to establish some stick control, especially with my non-dominant hand. I'm right-handed. I definitely feel myself struggling with my left hand. Probably endurance exercises. Anything you can recommend, I really appreciate. And yeah, and unfortunately, like I said, I'm probably making myself late to work just making this little video. And I've started this whole project of not only learning how to play drums, but just, recording my life every day to kind of emphasize my life outside of my job and trying to, remember what I'm living for, trying to be happy. And unfortunately, as much as I am making this a priority, I still feel like now I'm really burning the candle at both ends, and I'm not as young as I used to be, so my candle isn't quite as long as it was. And I cannot make my number one priority the things that I want to do for fun. I have to have a job, and I can't, I can't not work. I'm already doing, I always feel like I could be doing better, but at this point, I think I met a lot of people in their careers where they're doing as well as they want to, because the only thing working harder would get me is more work, and I've already made that mistake more than once. So, in my current job. So, anyway, again, thank you so much for your feedback. I really appreciate it. Again, it can be hard to hear that you're doing something wrong. I've been hearing it my whole life, and it doesn't get any easier, but I really believe that it comes from a constructive place. And just thank you. Have a great day. Looking forward to hearing more constructive feedback. And if I am doing something wrong, I need to hear about it, right? So thanks.